What's good, y'all? Welcome to Melbourne. That's right, Melbourne, not Melbourne, because here in Australia, whenever you're pronouncing a word, if there's an R towards the end of it, you just drop it, just neglect that R. Like if I was trying to say butter, butter. Doctor, doctor. Easier, hotter, bitter. You get the point. Anyways, today I wanted to share with you my first initial impressions of Melbourne. Now, I've been here for a couple weeks now, actually nearly a month. However, I originally filmed this video, made my first impressions on my third day here. However, when editing the video, it wasn't quite as personal, it wasn't quite as real as I wanted it to be. It was just kind of me sitting down talking. So I decided to refilm some of this video right here in the Botanical Gardens here in Melbourne. So I could just show you around a little bit and yeah, elaborate, talk a little bit more about some of my first impressions. Because of that, in this video, I'm going to be cutting between my first time I filmed this video and the second time I filmed this video right now here in the Botanical Gardens and back when I was at my old hostel. So without further ado, let's get into my initial impressions of Melbourne. So right off the bat, literally as I was driving to my hostel from the airport, the first thing that I recognized and still think is one of the coolest things about this city is the amazing architecture here. Let me just show you around. I'm at the rooftop of my hostel right now and I just want to show you some of these incredible buildings. The first thing you'll notice is that they're all super colorful, and in the US most buildings are kind of like just like glass color, not a lot of color to them. Right here, check this out. We got a little purple building right here. Right here, a pink building, pinkish red. Green building, oh, another purple one, and then a green one. And I'm not sure if you can really see it, but this one right there, yeah, you can't really see if it's yellow from this side, but on like this side and this side of it, it's yellow. And then of all the buildings, my very favorite one is this one. Check it out. It's like an old man's face into the balcony. A little bit creepy, but I think it's more cool than anything. On the same line of the architecture here, this city is growing like crazy. I'm sure you can hear all the construction in the background. There's literally probably 20 cranes you can see just from the rooftop here. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One over there. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, you can barely see one right there. 14. 15 up on the top of that building. 16. Guess that's it. 16 just from the rooftop of my hostel. So many cranes, so many buildings going up. So the architecture, the construction, that was my first initial impression of Melbourne. All right, and then my second initial impression of Melbourne was, I just got here. I needed all the help I could get, trying to figure out where things were and whatnot, how to work the buses and whatnot. And people in Melbourne have been so incredibly helpful. The people here are so nice, really welcoming to visitors. So my first day going to work, to the gym that I work at, I had to get on a train, and the gym's pretty far out, so it's like an hour train to get there, and then you have to get a bus. It's not easy. Anyways, I had no idea how to get there. I knew what train I had to get on, but I didn't know where that train was at. So I just tapped some lady on the shoulder and was like, hey, can you help me get here? And oh my God, her hospitality was so over the top. She literally ignored which train she had to get on. She walked me all the way down to the lane where I needed to get onto my train. And then once we got there, she tapped another lady on the shoulder that was waiting for the same train, asked her which stop she was getting off at. It wasn't close to the stop I'm getting off at. So she tapped another person on that shoulder, and then that person's stop was just one stop away from mine. So she was just like, yes, go with her, and then get off one stop after her. And then introduced us, we got chatting. Then I spent the entire train ride talking to this other lady. We were talking about Australian football, American football, all those great stuff. And it was just such incredible, over the top hospitality, and I've experienced that several times here. So the Australians are definitely super friendly, really willing to help, especially tourists, lost tourists like me. It's just been such an overall incredibly friendly place, so that is my second impression of Melbourne. Now, I said I wanted to show you around a little bit, so we are right here in the Botanical Gardens still, but we are at this beautiful shrine. I actually don't know too much about this shrine yet, other than it's absolutely beautiful and you get a great view of the city from here. But I'm going with a couple friends in a couple days to check it out, get some pictures from there, so yeah. And then my third initial impression of Melbourne was the amount of cultural diversity here. America is an incredibly diverse country, and at least compared to most countries around the world, we're like a melting pot for all different cultures. I didn't expect to see quite as much cultural diversity here as in America, and it might not be quite to the same level as in the US, but there's still an incredible amount of cultural diversity, a really large Asian and Indian population here. As I've been walking the streets, I've seen some of the most delicious looking Asian food, and oh, I just want to eat all of it. All right, now my last initial impression, you might be able to tell, it's a little chilly right now. It's not as warm here as I was guessing. It is going into springtime right now. It is October 7th, I think. So I was expecting it to be sunny, warm pretty much every day. The day I got here, I will say it was pretty warm, not you could wear short sleeves pretty comfortably, and it was sunny. Ever since then, it's been cloudy. I don't know if it's just a cold front came in, and that's just what the weather's like this time of year, but yeah, it's been pretty chilly around, I don't know, 17, 18 degrees Celsius. But yeah, the day I got here, pretty warm. Next 3 days, all pretty cold. Had to wear a hoodie every single day. And today it's just a little bit warmer. Like I'm wearing a t-shirt, but in all actuality, like I'm chilly right now. I should be wearing a long sleeve shirt. All right, so I've now been here for 4 weeks, and I can absolutely confirm the weather is so volatile and not anything like what I was expecting here. It's been really cold. I've been wearing my hoodie a lot. Not really cold, but cold enough to need a hoodie, long sleeve, something like that. I've actually been working here for 4 weeks, and I get Fridays and Sundays off, so that's a total of 8 days I've had off. And 7 of those 8 days that I've had off, it's rained. It's been super cloudy. You can see by a bunch of my pictures on Instagram. Cold, cloudy, not the type of weather I was expecting in Australia, but it's just that time of year. Spring, not quite summer yet, so yeah, spring showers. But aside from just like the temperature, the volatility of the weather, it can be completely sunny one moment and just be pouring the next moment. I've been caught in the rain on my motorbike when driving to work a couple times, just come into work absolutely drenched in water, so that's been a little difficult. But anyways, there are days like today that are absolutely beautiful. It's actually a little chilly, like I'm wearing sweatpants if you can't tell, so it's not super warm. Good amount of clouds in the sky, but still sunny and such a beautiful city. Check it out. This is the view from the shrine, not from the shrine, but from near the shrine. Thank you all so much for watching, and welcome to Australia. I look forward to having a lot more exciting vlogs to come. Can't wait to share my experiences with you, so till the next one, peace.